lot of times I talk about the physical things that you need to do, like how much money do you need, what do you need to start looking at, how good does your credit need to be, what people do you need to link up with, like real estate agent, closing attorney, contractors. But truthfully, the beginning of you getting started with real estate has nothing to do with the physical aspect of things. It's the mental. And when I say it's the mental, you got to get more mentally prepared to start doing it. If you've been working a 9-to-5 job all your life and now you just want to get into real estate and think that all you need is the money or the credit and the capital to get started, it takes much more than that. If you've ever had your own business, then you know how it is when you start your own business. There are a lot of questions that you may have that you don't have answers to. And if you can be persistent and still start the business anyway, shit, drop my phone, yo. I hope. But yeah, you gotta be persistent and still be able to start that business anyway. Turn this around. And being mentally prepared for real estate, it's just like starting your own business. And trust and believe me, it does not matter how much planning that you do, how good that you think that your plans are, or even if you got the best guidance in the world. When you start doing real estate, you're gonna see that things are not gonna always go as planned. You're gonna see it because real estate is an investment. It's an investment. No one can tell you that there is any investment out here that's 100% risk-free, because it is not. There is risk when it comes to all investing. There is risk, but you gotta learn how to manage those risks. And when you get with a mentor or a guide or pay a teacher or coach to teach you something, that is what you are doing to decrease the risk. It's all part of risk management. When you just jump out there on your own, thinking that you could just do it and figure it out all on your own, yeah, you can, but it's a lot more risky. It's a lot more risky. So before you get started doing real estate investing, you really got to get your mind mentally prepared to deal with it. If you're talking about going into rental houses, you're gonna have so many disappointments when it comes from tenants, like the ones that don't pay, the ones that tear up your house, the ones that just play games with you. All those things, you're gonna have to deal with it. You gotta deal with it. If you want to get into the real estate game and do buying flips, you gotta understand that every house that you go into rehab, just because your contractor gave you a price of $20,000 and you're trying to stay on budget, but now you're at the $20,000 mark and you need about $8,000 worth of work to put into it. $8,000 that you don't have. Now you got to come up with a way to try to come up with that money, or just figure out a way to get the deal or get the job done without having to spend the other $8,000. And when you're dealing with things like that, I mean, it could get so mentally frustrating. So mentally frustrating. So that's why I say, you guys, you got to prepare yourself mentally. You got to prepare yourself mentally. And you got to know what you want to get out of real estate. Like with rental houses, you got to have a strong enough why. If you don't have a why, if you don't have a strong enough why you're doing this real estate, every sign of adversity that come your way is going to make you want to say, oh, I give up, I quit. But if your why is strong enough, when those adversities come your way, it's going to make you dig down deep and remember your why. It's going to make you dig down deep and find a way to keep on marching forward. So make sure that you got a strong enough why. My strong enough why was, I didn't want to work for anybody else anymore. I did not want to work for anybody else anymore. I could never be at work on time. I always got fired. Yeah, I was bad. I was a terrible employee. So I knew I had to be my own boss. I knew I had to be an entrepreneur. I knew I wanted to be a business owner. So my why was strong enough for me that is what helped me to be persistent with my real estate investing in the beginning. And I didn't have a mentor or a teacher or a coach starting out. to, especially if you don't have anybody. Now, yeah, you can hire me and pay me to teach you, but even if you don't pay me, make sure that you get with somebody who can guide you, who can mentor you along the way. It's all about risk management. Real estate is a business. It's an investment. And within the investment comes risk. And risk management is going to be your way of seeing that rainbow at the end. Take care, you guys.